Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again update day here in Black Ops 7 and Warzone. As of today, we've got some new content live in game. There's a few bug fixes and other updates to break down as well. We've also seen some slight previews as to what's to come in terms of some future fixes as well. So quite a bit to break down here today, starting first with a few COD updates posts from earlier on in this week since we last covered any actual changes live in game. Obviously, we got the drop of the free run mode with Season 3 Reloaded. Here we've got the free run Ascent event going on in game right now as well. And alongside this, they did drop a new update for free run. They say the following free run updates are now live. The free run leaderboards have been temporarily taken offline for maintenance, and then players are no longer able to grapple to other contestants, so you can't cheese some movement there by latching on to another player that's flying through the map. This is one that I saw a lot of people commenting on as well, asking what is going on with this, like why did they do this? It's really annoying. In Warzone, they have disabled the red visual effect when the Berserker perk is active. If you've been playing some Warzone since Season 3 Reloaded dropped, you might have noticed that when certain things are happening in the game, you're getting like the glowing red effect around like the outline, the border of your screen. Kind of distracting there. I noticed I kept getting in the game going like, wait, what's going on with this? Like, why is this popping up all of a sudden here? That was why. It was when Berserker was getting activated there, but they took away that visual effect. So now it's still going to activate, obviously, all your Berserker benefits, but it's not going to show visually on screen with that distracting effect. We do also have a few updates across the Trello boards here, the Warzone Trello, and then also the multiplayer and global Black Ops 7 Trello. Initially here on the Warzone side of things, they are now looking into an issue that prevents players from accessing legacy weapon camos. So if you're trying to use any weapons from MW2, MW3, or BO6, you might run into some problems where you can't actually equip certain camos on those guns, which is a bummer. If you grinded for stuff, you went through events and unlocked things there, you got a certain look, you really like running with your legacy guns, it could bug out right now, but they are looking into that, so that'll get fixed here in the near future. Then on the global Trello, really all we have here is some new known issues listed on the zombie side of things. Everything else here we've already covered earlier on this week, but now the Barista Brawl augment for Melee Macchiato is not working as intended, specifically in Cursed. So a very niche bug here, but they're looking into that. Then they also have a fixed schedule now for the Wildfire Field Upgrade augments becoming unequipped after you close the game. So when you reboot, if you're going through and you've got the Wildfire augments on, definitely worth double checking right before you ready up and load into a game to make sure it's all equipped as intended there. But like I said, a fix is scheduled for that, so that one will be updated here shortly. Now, we also have several updates live in game today based around content. Some new weapons are available, or new weapon attachments available. We've got a new event coming up in just under a day's time here. As we do go through all of today's update changes and everything to look out for, keep in mind, if you guys enjoy the video, you find the information helpful, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to stay in the know for everything going on in Call of Duty, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. As far as the content overview goes, Treyarch did post a little tweet here kind of highlighting everything. So we do have Heatwave Havoc in multiplayer, which is kind of like an alternative to Cranked in a sense. As you're getting kills and you're going through and completing objectives and doing things like that, you're getting bonuses that would be similar to Cranked, faster movement, reloading, things of that nature. Definitely going to be a fun, like, little chaotic mode to mess around with. We do have the Call of Duty Endowment Navigator Challenge event. We'll detail that in just a moment. The Katana is going to become available through that as well. We obviously have our new weekly challenges, which we'll be going through in full detail here momentarily. Those will unlock the new Warden 308 Badlands pistol kit. And we also have the Thermal Spike endgame major ability available through the weeklies as well. And speaking of our weekly challenges, week 6 is now fully live. So once again, we can go through, complete any 6 challenges across co-op and endgame multiplayer, zombies, and or Warzone. You'll end up getting this week's multiple rewards. So the first of which is going to be that Warden 308 Badlands pistol kit. This thing seems like it's going to be a lot of fun to mess around with. As far as the stats go, we'll have to wait and see the full breakdowns here. But obviously, it's taking the Warden 308, a pretty mediocre sniper option here, marksman option, and turning it into a heavy revolver. I think that'll be a lot of fun to run and gun with here. But we also end up getting that Thermal Spike major ability in endgame as well, so that's kind of cool. Per usual, though, we've got a bunch of challenges across all these modes. In co-op and in-game, first up, eliminate 300 human or guild tech enemies. In in-game, clear a toxin field or a toxin source 3 times. Resupply a teammate or yourself with the supply link ability 10 times. Get 300 kills with LMGs. Get 75 kills with the drone pod or hand cannon abilities. And eliminate 3 titans or rhinos. In multiplayer, get 250 kills with LMGs, get 30 kills with a weapon while or shortly after sprinting, kill an enemy blinded by your flashbang tactical, or earn a flash assist 5 times, get 35 kills using lethals or score streaks that have an overclock equipped, get 5 eliminations with a secondary or melee weapon, and then kill your nemesis 5 times. In zombies, survive 50 rounds on Totenreich in Cursed, earn 25 massacre medals, which is 10 zombies kills with an LMG, get 200 kills with melee weapons, kill 200 zombies suspended by Glock drops, complete 10 TED tasks in Cursed, and then also get 150 score streak kills. Then lastly, in Warzone, get 10 kills shortly after grappling, get 15 eliminations with LMGs, get a kill using a kill streak, get 3 kills without dying 5 times, kill an enemy that was recently damaged by your lethal 5 times, then open a mystery box inside of the cradle gas. You do any 6 of those, you can mix and match however you want. You'll end up getting the multiple rewards for week 6, and then also another tier towards your ultimate season 3 mastery camo there if you're looking to get the Ascendance camo. And if you haven't gotten the death roll one yet, obviously you can still fully unlock that up until the end of the season. But the pretty standard seasonal weekly challenge update. That's not it for today's content updates though, because we also have a new event update inbound as well. Obviously, currently we already have the Ascent free run challenge going on. That's just for free run in multiplayer, of course. RoboCop is still ongoing, but starting tomorrow, an interesting start date, we are going to have the Call of Duty Endowment Navigator challenge releasing. Now, you guys know I don't really talk about the store bundles here. Like, I think most of the stuff in the store is overpriced. What I will always point out though is the Call of Duty endowment packs. They did just drop this Navigator Tracer pack. It does cost real money. It's not COD points, but it does go towards the Call of Duty endowment, which is ultimately a really good cause. So if you want to get some content in game and support a good cause, this is like one of the few store bundles I'll actually say, hey, you know, maybe consider checking that out. You get a couple of operator skins out of this, a couple of blueprints as well, then the typical like bundle filler content, charms, emblems, calling cards, things like that. But alongside the drop of this, we're also going to end up seeing that event actually drop tomorrow with its own specific rewards. So they ended up dropping a full blog about the Call of Duty Endowment Military Appreciation Month, and this actually gives us a full breakdown of what this event is going to include in it. The pack itself obviously has its own content, but then we end up getting the Call of Duty Navigator Challenge coming soon, and in this, it's going to be a challenge-based event seemingly from May 8th through the 21st. Players can earn in-game rewards across BO7, including zombies, then also Warzone. This includes a new emblem, calling card, loading screen, weapon charm, emote, a battle pass tier skip. There's also a brand new liftoff weapon camo, and this is going to include the katana melee weapon as well. Now, the katana is our final new weapon for all of season 3, and that'll become available tomorrow once this once this event actually ends up going live. So cool that we do have a bit of a preview for that. We already know the full content extent of this new challenge event update. That said, that's everything that ended up changing in today's updates and some updates from earlier on this week. That is going to wrap things up for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you can always guarantee you are in the know for everything going on in COD. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.